I do enjoy a good hike up a mountain. Doesn't have to be anything dangerous or technical. We're about to go up Kagel Mountain on a fire road. Sounds pretty safe to me. Nah, it's the relative challenge of going uphill, getting to the top, and then being able to look out on the landscape below. And when there's an extra bonus for reaching the summit, all the better. The trailhead for Kagel Mountain is above the town of Sylmar, California. You can find directions to the parking area in the description. This is an out and back hike, 10 miles and approximately 1,200 feet of elevation gain. There is a 6-mile version, which we'll get to later. Lastly, this is a great hike for the winter and on cooler days. Now during the summer, I advise you start early because there's almost no shade. The road starts out as single track for about a half mile as it climbs past Kagel Canyon. The path soon hits a road veering off to the right. Don't take it. It runs through private property. Just a few feet from that junction, you'll come to a locked gate where we start ascending Kagel Truck Trail, a fire road for the next 3 miles. Now, in the early 1900s, this road was used for access to a graphite mine, but lack of water shut down the operation. By the way, graphite is that black stuff inside a pencil, pre-cell phone technology. At about 1.7 miles, we reach Kagel Divide and this cistern. Now, for extra credit, you can take a used trail above the concrete tank to the top of the ridge, turn left, and take the sometimes steep trail to the top of Lime Rock Peak. That round trip will add about 2 miles to your hike. From here, no more city views. It's all mountains all the time. Down below, Little Tujunga Canyon. The San Gabriel Mountains continue on south from here. It almost feels wild out here. Almost. After about 2.5 total miles, you'll reach this gate. The owner of the 40 acres here, smack inside the Angeles National Forest, maintains the road up to this point. Past here, single track takes over as you wind in and out of ravines and continue climbing. But it's an easy climb. And we come to this road at a place called Buck Saddle, where there's an alternate route. Now, if you don't mind driving a windy road populated on the weekend by crazy drivers, you can come up Little Tujunga Canyon Road, where just past milepost 13.15, you'll find this small turnout. Oh, so carefully cross the highway to the gate and start up this dirt road. The views from here as you climb point mainly toward the Santa Clarita area. In 2016, the Sand Canyon fire charred the hillsides, and as with many wildfires, the damage is difficult to discern years later. After 1.5 miles, we reach Buck Saddle. So, how was it? Not bad. I don't know why you didn't come. You know, I saved nearly 4 miles of hiking. Yeah, well, I needed the exercise. Don't we all? From here, the route is occasionally steep. Whoever built this road was in a hurry to get to the top. You'll start to feel like you're really climbing a mountain here as the road nears the peak. Elevation, 3,547 feet. So civilized. How many mountain peaks do you know have picnic tables? From here, the views are 360 degrees. Desert, mountains, San Fernando Valley. Time your trip on a clear day, you'll be able to see Catalina Island and downtown Los Angeles. And if the winds are blowing just right, you'll meet a group of people who have a different idea of how to get down from the summit. People have been hang gliding and parasailing here for about 40 years, and Kagel Mountain is considered one of the best places for the sport. Obviously, return the way you came. You can hang glide down some other day. Make a note that about 1.5 miles from the peak, look for these signs and turn right to get back on Kagel Truck Trail. And if you take the longer version, do note that the parking lot is locked a half hour after sunset. So, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I post one hike each week. And in the meantime, go to the woods, no matter who you are.